Welcome everyone. This is and welcome to the Israel Seminar. My name's Kyal. I'm the senior pastor of Kingdom Church, and I'd like to welcome you to the first one of these that we have run, and in partnership with Good News for Israel, and of which Pastor Greg, who spoke this morning, is the chairman of Good News for Israel. And just before we get into some of the sessions, I just wanted to give you a little bit of detail as to why we're running an Israel Seminar. I mean, for some that might seem very obvious that Israel is in the news. Israel is in the headlines. You only need to turn on the TV and it seems like the nations around the world are rallying against Israel. Would you agree? And so this week, on the 26th, we celebrated Australia Day. And every year on Australia Day, the 26th of January, we as a nation come together to celebrate our nationhood or statehood, that we together as a group of people, whether your background is, whether you came from Britain, whether you came from somewhere else, whether you are a Jew or a non-Jew, whether you're Greek, whatever you are, we call ourselves Australian in this country. And we celebrate that. But the very next day, on the 27th of January, and for those of you who know this is the Israel International Holocaust Memorial Day. And we thought, and we have done this for the last couple of years, we thought, what better honour can we do in blessing those who being blessed because we blessed Israel, than as Australians to recognise, to honour, to teach on. And so we've connected these two incredible events, Australia Day, a day of celebration, with remembering everything that's happened in the past to the Jewish people. And so today we want to put on this seminar to not only discuss the events that are happening around the world, but to explore how this links into Scripture. Pastor Enoch, who's been facilitating this, actually, Pastor Enoch, would you just stand up for a moment? Let's just give a round of applause to Pastor Enoch. He has been the hands and feet of putting this seminar together. In fact, putting the seminar on in this format was his idea, and so thank you, Pastor Enoch, for that. But throughout the day, please grab him cups of coffees and all of that kind of stuff. But during this afternoon, we've got a panel, and so joining us on that panel, I believe, is Ian and Mandy Warby. We have Pastor Dale and Ruth Smith. We've got Pastor Greg Cumming, Pastor Enoch, and we've also got Natasha coming. Now, for those who don't know Natasha yet, she's my wife, but she's also doing some incredible studies around Israel and the Arab nations and how they're normalizing with Israel. And so in preparation for that time, I would love it if you could start gathering some questions for our panel. Start thinking about some things. Start to put it at the forefront of your mind now as our speakers speak and you think, what about this? Jot it down as a question, and during that panel time, you'll have the opportunity to ask it. So without any further ado, I'd love you to put your hands together, please, and welcome Pastor Enoch as he comes to kick off the first session.